Hey guys, Rolling Rocky Texas here, back with another video. So we are playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, as you guys saw in the past video. Great story so far. Beautiful game. Started off pretty slow, but it really picked up with it at, like, as you know, the murder of his mom and his dad. He got hurt and he got taken by some other, I think, other village. So we'll see what happens in the second part. Looking forward to it. I feel like after this is really gonna pick up, and there's gonna be a lot more to do. Really ready to get back into the sword fighting and other things like that. So let's continue the game and see how it goes. Alright, so we're back. Alcohol. Cool.
You're that lad from Skalitz. What in heaven's name happened there?
It was a fine sunny day until Sigismund came with his army. I saw him sitting there with his red beard and proud posture as he gave the signal to attack.
Oh no.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by them. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here.
It's really talking a lot.
And with God's help I made it.
But I'm assuming this helps us.
You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
I really want to see how the dialogue and like what you choose affects your gameplay and your walkthrough. Still yet to see that, but we will learn more as we play. Sir Robot.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsman. I can't understand why he wastes his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And
It's
a
a
little
big
wine
bowl.
to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, my
Night,
lady.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
But my lady. What do you eat?
Must eat.
do you eat? I'm about to pass out. X. Think it looks better. Take all this. Probably need it. Take the duck. Take the
I'm
duck.
sorry about what happened to you, but it's no excuse for rudeness.
What the heck? Yo, I'm hungry. What? Bro, whatever. If you have any more food, I'm taking it. Don't feel hungry. Whatever. See you later. It's crazy. They give me food, and then they tell me I'm rude. I need the food. I have a long journey ahead, and they don't get it. So this is it. All right. I have no idea where I'm at. Private area. Jeez. Trying to figure out how to go back. I don't know how I got in here. Oh man, how do we go back? Can't jump. Can whistle. Great. Somehow I got in here. And now I don't know how. Maybe down there? I think so. Yep, that's it. My bad. Trying to find this room. What is this? Close. It's the room. I believe it's in here.
Is someone there?
So we slept for 12 hours.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you.
This guy's the ladies, man. All the ladies come to him.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, Clara. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other.
Are we supposed
Father
to
sent me to town on some errands.
see my lady?
I met my friends right next to the Skalitz Ale House. When we heard Deutsch praising Sigismund, our blood boiled. My mates decided to teach that fool to mind his tongue. So, thanks to us, Deutsch had to scrape horse shit off his newly whitewashed house.
How foul.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward.
That did not work.
He was forging a sword for Sir
We'll
Radzig.
try something else.
The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was massed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glittered in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. I looked towards the tavern and saw a group of Cumans chasing down my Bianca, murdering her for sport. There was nothing I could do to help her.
You mustn't blame yourself. She's with the Lord now.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. We needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream.
Like a good Christian.
It was Teresa, the no wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget that. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probislavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
There's a lot of dialogue in this game.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on.
She's unhappy, most definitely.
We're here.
My lady, you're still young. Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go.
She likes him.
And let you sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Someone has a crush.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Is there? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Shit's about to get real, guys. Ooh. Look at that rain. Look at that rain. It's impressive.
Only all they have to do is lean on some. Good day to you.
What's happening?
Sigismund, who else? That bastard conquered Skalitz, and now he's come to take Talmberg.
Heed my commands, all will live well. What's that?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here. Won't we?
Right, we will.
Good luck.
Uh-oh.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minion. Who else, Robert?
Sir Radzig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Hovel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
I'm surprised they escaped.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes. Yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request. You answered yes.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Take care.
Oh, we robbed a bow. See, they catch us. I don't think they saw, so we should be fine. Keep eye on the battle nuts.
Jesus Christ be praised. Good health. May the Lord watch over you.
So I have to go up there and watch them?
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
So we got away here. Interesting. Sure, we're doing more. I'm just gonna sit down. Sit. And sleep. What's going on?
God be with you.
To eat something. My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Alright. Time to go back. Hopefully there's some more action going on. It almost seems like there is, so we will see what happens or what's going on.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
What's going on, sir? Why are you screaming at me? Okay. Go up here. All right.
You! What the hell are you fooling around?
Bro, where'd you come from? Oh, look at that. They opened the gate. Didn't see that. Cool. Finally. Looks like there's some action starting.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Reward.
Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be at force. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scallis and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. You just want to end up like them.
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Ratzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king with the hope you will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Thought I was gonna tell them to fire on them.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Looks like he's gonna be our enemy in the future. So get a horse.
Good day to you.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left. The place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzig is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
May the Lord watch over you.
Well, gotta steal ores. Think so. What we're supposed to do? What are we supposed to do? Confused. So. Get a horse. Alright, so we gotta steal one or what?
You! Stop right where you are! Surrender! You've committed a crime, and I'm arresting you. You're dead. Ow! Yeah. I'm gonna enjoy this. Yeah. Hey! What was that? Gone weak at the knees, have you? Oh, get...
Jeez.
Someone saw you stealing. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Alright, that's enough. Maybe you didn't realise, but I'm in the service of the Lord of Ratai. So you better keep that in mind.
Try your fairy tales with someone else.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Oh.
Come here, lily liver.
You lily liver. Jeez.
Dobsieri!
Please, anyone, there!
They're brawling there!
God!
Jeez. Bro. Alright, Sir Robard, please let me out. Jesus. Oh. Well, that was such an epic fail. I am terrible at combat. I don't even know why I tried. Ugh, sucks. Can I jump? Can't jump. Or gotta find a way out.
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate. And you especially are not to be let out.
Not any longer. I've vital information for Sir Radzig from Sir Divish's spies. The fate of the Skalitz people depends on it. Sir Robard ordered me to leave immediately, so let me out, quickly.
A likely story. Better clear off before I lose my temper.
Bro, please let me out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
What am I supposed to think up?
How should I know? Maybe some disguise so I could say I didn't recognize you? If a Talmberg soldier turns up, all kitted out properly, in armor and a helmet, then of course I let him go. That's obvious.
All right, I'll have a look around for something.
God be with you.
Right, so I gotta go to the armory. Somewhere here. It's up here.
Hey! You've no business here. Clear off or you'll be sorry. Something you're looking for, yeah?
Be here. Sit. Guardhouse above the gate. It's up there. Alright, how am I supposed to get a lockpick?
What's with you?
Well, it's kind of frustrating.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out? Good luck to you.
Bro, please let me out.
So, Robart, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left. The place will be swamped. Robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there. I'm a free man, and I don't need to ask anyone's leave for doing what's right. Tell your people to let me out, or I won't be responsible for the consequences.
Be glad I'm in a good mood, and won't have it spoiled by some greenhorn. Next time you take that tone with me, it'll be straight in a jail cell with you.
Bro. Dude, let me out.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Just roast it with a bit of lard, the same sweetness.
Looks like we gotta find something.
Is someone there?
Well, this is extremely hard. But we're gonna have to find a way.
Damn.
Ah!
Gotta find like a lockpick or something. There's so many. things I'm trying to like look at.
He looks like a hen. Maybe he'll lay an egg.
I think that's it. Well, I really don't know what to do here.
What will you? What are you doing here? Get lost or you'll have me to reckon with. What are you doing here? You after something?
Oh, back up.
You! What the hell are you fooling around here for?
This is frustrating. Because I need a lockpick, and I'm probably gonna have to talk to the trader. I'm starting to figure that out. So let's do that first.
Help! Over there! Who's... Don't move a finger! Surrender! You're under arrest. Now I'll teach you what clear off means. This definitely won't come cheap. You'll learn. Crime doesn't pay.
Oh, come on, my friend. You know I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, don't you?
What of it? The law applies to everyone.
That's too much. I don't have that much coin.
You still have to pay the penalty. Looks like you'll have to sit it out in jail.
Jail it is then.
Get moving. I hope you rot there.
Ugh.
You enjoyed your time in our little establishment?
Not much, actually.
Glad to hear it.
And can I go?
Go. You can, I'm sorry to say. Now bugger off and get yourself killed for all I care.
Wow. Look at that. We had to go to jail. That was the most confusing thing ever, but we got out. And I was getting a little frustrated because I'm like, how are we supposed to get out? Like, this is not making any sense. Cool. Learn how to take out my sword. We gotta find a horse. No horses over here. Jeez. Well, don't see any horses there. Hear a dog. That's about it. All right. Really need a horse. I'm getting tired of walking. Jeez. Camp. All right. So we got somewhere. About time.
They've already gone.
Probably have to fight someone here. Wow. Dead people. I'm gonna loot their bodies because at this point they're dead.
Who's there? Well then, look what's come crawling out from under some rock.
Alright. Big dummy. My first kill was pretty cool. Someone else died. Got an axe. Bunch of food.
It's the charcoal burn. Hey! Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Well, sad scene. And all your stuff on me. Horses. place isn't even recognizable. Well, I don't think we'll be able to get through there. Probably have to go through the village. Maybe. Looks like it. Little ways to go. It'll take you a long walk. Wish I had a horse. It's so much easier. But we don't have a horse. So we are doing it this way. The game's fun overall. It's definitely a lot slower than the usual games I play, but it is a interesting game that makes you think, and it has a complex story, and the dialogue is very unique in the way that you can use some dialogue with other characters or make choices that get you somewhere. So I enjoy that aspect. But it is an open world game. It's I kind of expected this, the slowness of this game, for sure. Just, wish I had a horse. But we will eventually get there. Look at our map. shouldn't be too much longer, I think. Yeah, so scouts. Yeah, not too much longer. I think we're just going around the town. I think on the other side we'll find our parents. But it's pretty empty. Not really a lot of people. It's been non-stop raining too. So yeah, let's get this. I'm trying to get to the good parts, man. It kind of, oh sorry, but it kind of feels like, you know, we're still in the intro for sure. But I'm trying to get to the main story, you know, trying to get more suited up, learn combat. So, you gotta learn how to crawl before you know how to walk. So, we will get there at some point. I think this is our village up here, not too far off. Luckily the looters, the vandals, they don't pose too much of a threat. That part is closed off, we can't enter through there. Probably have to enter through this side. We're just about there. That's the castle, I believe. It's a dead person. And that is the entrance. Cool. Fuck you up, dude.
Well, now, here's what you're pouring out from under some rock. Tommy, get it!
Whoa. Okay, come on. Where you at? Did you disappear? No idea. No idea where he went.
Hey.
See? Source person. Probably find that. Oh.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. You swear it. Just we can take this as a keepsake to remember you by it.
Well, we found our parents. There they are, all dead.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him.
Dude's out for vengeance. And the story, the legend, is made.
Find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Supposedly it's somewhere in here. I don't know where to find this. There, maybe? Stayed. I'm confused. Stayed. Is it this one? No. Alright. Executioner. Huh.
Get away, you beast! What's going on? Bishop? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that not the butcher's? No. Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted to. They went to violate her. God knows what else.
No, I don't. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
You see, a cunt remains a cunt, no matter what the situation.
Yeah! Here! Shit.
That's right! Turn tail and run, you bastard!
Alex, I played like 6 matches with Yade. He's beaten me only 2 times, and I beat him 3 times.
Alright, bro.
Well, it's been getting fucking intense. Last game's the fucking title.
Yeah, Michael, I'm doing a gameplay walkthrough. Yeah, that was my brother. So we got the spade finally. Now we can bury our parents. I think. Now what do we do? Oh man, I wish I could run. Can I run? No way I can. I can't.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
So. Cool. Alright, walk through.
Let's get to it. Damn it all.
Do you need some help?
Is that him? Yes. Can't you see the sword?
The hell?
What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him?
I don't think he's going to be needed anymore.
Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't know.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard down. As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth. Ah! Thunder! Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it?
Was that supposed to happen?
Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over.
Wow. Did the game just start? Pretty impressive starts. Pretty surprised.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Henry, can you hear me? Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day. Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Just have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you. But you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. You slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
Searching for me?
Yes? Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Ugh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, I haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Lipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know, Sir Attic. And I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life. And I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Alright guys, so that was a long second part, but luckily we got through. It looks like the game just started. So yeah, thank you for bearing with me as I was learning the controls and wandering around. But yeah, super exciting game so far. We are going to continue playing, learning, getting better, and hopefully I can make this enjoyable for you guys. But if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Thank you guys for tuning in. Take care. Peace. Rolling Rocky, Texas out.